So I want to thank you for coming today, and a special thank you for being the chairperson of our Veterans Advisory Committee.
It's my pleasure.
Yes.
It's something important that I believe in strongly, and we've been doing it in the town for quite a number of years, and it's important that we continue that.
Yes.
Because the benefits that we see when we give these cards to the Northport Hospital and to the Nassau County Food Pantry, a Veteran Service Agency, it means a lot to them, and I'm so glad that we're able to do it. Plus, when we give them the blankets from the Blankets of Love group,
Blankets of Love, they're beautiful.
they really appreciate it. And we took a tour of the hospital one year,
Yes.
and the veterans that are in the wheelchair, you see them with the blankets, and they really appreciate that.
Yes, I want to thank our volunteers who come here to CGM and make those blankets. They're
Yes, they do a
very,
great
very
job.
much appreciated.
Very, very nice. Yeah.
So now, can you tell me a little bit about your VFW? What is how's your membership? What kind of things do you need? What do you hope to see in new members or?
Well, we had a very low membership a couple of years ago due to the fact some members were of age and they passed on. But it was very difficult getting new members. And a couple of posts have closed in the meantime. And from them closing, we were able to get some men to join our posts. They merged, yes. And we were at the New Hyde Park Street Fair this summer, this fall, I should say. And we got 2 new members from the street fair.
Good.
So we try to talk it up. I tell my men that, you know, you're the advocate for our post and for all VFW. So when you see someone out in the street with a VFW hat or any military hat, just ask them, do you belong to a post?
Right.
And we have 2 new younger members now from the Afghanistan war. And I told them that they're the future of our posts. Without them, the posts are not going to exist. So they're very active with us now. We try to raise some money for the community. We do a toy drive with another group. We combine that together, and the food drive with the Chamber of Commerce. So we're pretty active this time of year.
Good. Now tell me about your service.
Okay, I was in the Navy from 69 to 73 aboard the USS Ticonderoga. Main function was in the Gulf of Tonkin in Vietnam, where we had bombing raids, you know, every so often. We were there sometimes 3 or 4 weeks or a month at a time. And then the happiest part of my service was we picked up 2 of the Apollo astronauts.
Wow.
That was super, super nice.
I never heard that.
Yeah, not many people do. They don't publicize it too much. I have a book at home, and it shows, it was exciting to see the capsule actually brought on board the ship, and you get to see it, and you get to meet the astronauts. So that was really a super way to end my career in my time in the Navy.
Other than being part of history, is there anything that you feel that you learned from serving that you would like to let young people know, maybe who would consider serving, doing something more for their country?
Well, for me personally, since I was young, I was out of high school, I went to work right away, didn't go to college till after I got out of the Navy. But it matured me as a person, it made me self-reliant, and how to help others to be, because you have to work as a team.
Yeah.
So teamwork is essential in the Navy or any military. And
it's essential
really,
everywhere.
everywhere.
Teamwork
That's
is
true.
always
That's
essential.
True. That's true, not just there. But when you're young enough like that, and it really put an impression on me, and it stayed with me for, still to today.
You feel like you use that through the rest of your life?
Definitely.
This
definitely.
looking for teamwork for a team?
Even my
That's good.
career in banking, which was 45 years, that whatever I learned in the military helped me with my career in banking as well.
That's wonderful.
So, I don't regret it at all. If I was young enough, I'd do it again.
Do it again?
So,
That's wonderful. All right, come on, young people.
We need more volunteers.
Thank you to each of the men and women who have joined us today and for all you have done and sacrificed for our great nation.
Oh God, we thank you for the many blessings you bestowed upon us as a nation and as a community. And especially today, we thank you for the lives of service and sacrifice of our many veterans. Bless them and all who are dear to them. Receive those who have gone before us in death into your heavenly kingdom.
On behalf of our whole town board and everyone here at the town, we thank you and we're honored to work for you. There are many veterans missing today because they are at the high schools around the town of North Hempstead. They go in today and they're speaking with our students, because that is the most important thing, that our students know our veterans. Our many American Legions and VFWs, these members not only served our country back then, but they continue to serve. You're continuing to make sure that our veterans get the help that they need.
This really feels very special every time I come, because it's a great reminder in our community of how we value and honor and treasure our veterans. I wanted to say, there's a famous quote from Henry James that says, "I think patriotism is like charity. It begins at home."
And there's somebody who's not here today who turned 104 a month ago, Tony Catalano. He's in Mineola at home. He's doing well, and he wishes he could be here. So I just wanted to pass the word on for Tony Catalano. I believe that the world would go to hell in a handbasket awful fast if it wasn't for the United States of America and the veterans are who supports the United States of America.
I would like to say that it's our obligation to prioritize your family's needs, your needs, and the needs of the families who are left behind for the veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice.
If you are a veteran or the spouse of a veteran and you don't know if you're currently taking advantage of the veterans exemption, you know, I'm the receiver of taxes, so this is my line of duty, right? So if you don't know, you can call 311. They will get a message to my office, or if you can call my office directly, and we will check for you. We're here to help you. God bless you. God bless America.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your service to our country. Because of you, we are able to sit here today. And I thank you, and I want to say, welcome home.
I have the best job in the world. I really mean it. I love what I do. I'm the director of veterans for a county that cares about their vets. You never know what you're entitled to unless you come and visit us. I'll always be here for you. God bless you all, and God bless America.
My military career started on May 5th, 1970. I enlisted in a Naval Reserve unit out in Huntington, New York. And I went to basic training, and I went for aboard ship training. And in July of the following year, 1971, I went on 24 months of active duty.
Where'd you go?
I was assigned to a submarine hunting outfit out of the Naval Air Station at Quonset Point, Rhode Island. And it was interesting because I was a sailing Navy rate in an aviation outfit. So it was an interesting life lesson as to how life is lived in America. And at the end of my career, I stayed in the active reserves, and I retired from the Army in 1995. They had a drawdown under President Clinton, and I was one of the people caught in a drawdown. So I was what they call at that time a gray area retiree, because you couldn't draw your pension until age 60.
Yeah.
And I was only 45 years old. But it worked out well. I wouldn't trade it for all the money in the world. I learned things about people and situations and organizations that stood me well throughout life.
What do you think is the most important thing that you learned? What did you get from your service that you want to share with people?
Cooperation. Nothing gets done unless people get together and do it. And in the service, you learn that everybody has to pull together to get to the end of the line. And other than that, it was very interesting.
What would you like people in their 20s now to know about service, about the possibility of serving their country?
If you get the opportunity to serve your country, there's no more higher calling. I firmly believe that. And people in their 20s have a little glitch as to picking up on that, but it'll stand them well later in life.
You're a member of the American Legion of Carl Place?
Yes,
And-
post
and
1718.
How is your post doing?
Our post is in need of, as every organization is in need of, young blood.
Yeah.
And if you're a young veteran and you're in the town of North Hempstead, and specifically in the Carl Place, Westbury area, there's a home waiting for you at post 1718, and you won't be alone.
What help do you think you can give?
The younger veterans, I think, feel not necessarily abandoned, but shunned. And they should join a veterans organization where they will be appreciated. Not that they're not appreciated as citizens, but there would be more appreciation, and they will be among people that will be of their ilk.
Is that because there's not as many of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they might not know who's out there and what's out there.
Right. Search us out, and we will meet them over halfway.
Good. Well, thank you very much. And
You're
thank you for
entirely
your
welcome.
service.
You're entirely welcome.